Hi, second grade, and happy Tuesday. It's good to be back here with you all for another math video. Good job on those exit tickets on your work yesterday. I think we got a great start to our week. There's just a couple things that we want to continue practicing today, so I'll make sure to go over those with you all. Okay. We're going to get started right with our workbooks today to give you as much time to practice, right? Continue practicing our addition. I want you to turn to page 81. Okay, page 81. We're going to do two problems together on page 81. Give you a moment to get there. 81. Okay, so first problem we're going to look over is question number 2. Okay, it says 53 plus 56. So what we're going to start doing, right, is by drawing this place value chart. Okay, so let's make sure we draw this place value chart first. So let's do this together. We're going to draw our place value chart like this with our ones and our tens and also our hundreds. Okay. Great. Ones, tens, and hundreds. Okay, we've been doing that. Good job. And then let's start by drawing 53. So that's going to be 5 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 5 tens. Keeping them in groups of 5. And 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. So we have our first number. I want you to write this down too. 53, because we're going to do the vertical method at the same time as well. Good. Okay, now let's draw our second number, 56. Now, before you do that, I want to make sure that you keep this second number separate. I saw yesterday that some of us are putting our second number very close, which is good, right? Eventually, we're going to add them together. But while we're writing our numbers down, I want us to keep those numbers separate, right? That's going to help us see that there are two different numbers that we're going to be adding together. Okay, so when I'm drawing 56, I'm going to leave a little bit of space here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And my 6 ones, again, some space here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then next row, 6. I'm going to still keep them in groups of 5. So your place value chart, I want you to stop your pencil down and make sure your place value chart looks just like this. Okay. Good. And that was our second number, right? 56. Now, if your place value chart looks a little different, get your eraser and change it up real quick. Okay. So we're going to add 53 plus 56. Okay. So first thing we're going to do is add our ones place value. So let's count. I want us to all count. How many ones do we have all together? Ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? We had 9 ones. So I'm going to write 9 right here because I have 9 total ones. And just like I wrote a 9 here, right, we added 3 plus 6. 3 plus 6 is equal to 9. Awesome. Okay. Now let's look at our tens. We're going to look at our tens here. We have 1, count with me, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we have 10 ones. Now, do you remember what we need to do when there's 10 or 10 10? Sorry, do you remember what we need to do when there's 10 or more? First thing we're going to do is cross out 10. I didn't see this being done by too many of you. I saw a lot of people circling, which is great, but I want to make sure you first cross out 10 of these, okay? 1, cross them out with me, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now that we've crossed out our 10 tens, now we can circle them, just the ones that we crossed out. And we're going to draw an arrow. I saw many of you doing this great job. And we're going to make 100. Now, I want you to put your pencils down once you've done this and look at me. Okay. We're going to count it by 10. This is a little review. Ready? Get your hands up. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Remember, when we have 10 tens, they come together and form 100. Let's do that one more time. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That's what we do right here. We have 10 tens, which we group together to make 100. Okay, now how many tens do we have? We have 0 tens, right? Because all of these we crossed out. And how many 100s do we have? 100. So our answer is 109. Okay, we do the same thing here, right? We added 5 and 5. 5 plus 5 was equal to 10. But what we did, right, is we regrouped this 10 into 100, right? And now we made this into 100. So now there's 0 tens and 100s. Okay, again, this 10 goes up here, and 1 plus 0 is equal to 1, or 100s. I want your paper to look like this. And later when you're working on your exit ticket or working on the rest of these problems, this is how I want your work to look. I want to see that your two numbers are drawn out, right, separately. I want to see if there's more than 10, that you're crossing out 10 of these, circling them, and regrouping them into a new place value. I want to see you counting, right, how many ones there are, how many 10s there are, how many 100s there are, and doing the same thing here with the vertical method. This is what I want to see on your exit tickets later today. This is what I want to see. This is what your teachers want to see on your workbooks. Okay, because this is really going to show me that you understand what we're doing when we're regrouping our 10s. All right? Okay, let's do one more problem together. I want you to turn to the next page, to page 82. Okay, and there's a word problem here. It says there are 61 fish with stripes, 52 fish with spots. How many fish are there? So there's two different kinds of fish, right? So we're going to draw that first. First, there are 61 fish with stripes and 52 fish with spots. Together, right, these two types of fish, if we put them in the same fish tank, we want to find out how many fish there are all together. Okay, so I want you to draw this, right? What we need to do is 61 striped fish and 52 spotted fish together, right? To find out how many fish there are. All kinds of fish. And we're going to do that by doing a little addition, right? 61 plus 52. That's what we need to do. And I know this is a word problem, but we're going to solve this the exact same way. So we're going to start by drawing our place value chart. So let's do that with our hundreds, tens, and ones. And now what I want you to do is draw the dots for these two numbers. Draw the place value dots for 61 fish, and then leave a little bit of space, and draw the place value dots for 52 fish. Do that right now. Go ahead. Go, go, go. 61, right? And 52. Think about how many tens 61 is, how many tens and ones 52 is. Okay, so do that right now. And pause the video if we need to. Okay, we all done? Awesome. So for 61, right, you should have run 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, right? Making sure we keep it in groups of 5 like this, so we can easily see that 6, and then 1, 1. For 52, I'm going to leave some space here. So I know that's two different numbers, right? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And 2 ones. I have 61 plus 52. And if you didn't write this vertical method, I want you to do that right now too. I want you to start trying this out. Okay, first thing we're going to do is count our ones. How many ones do we have all together? I want you to write that out right here. How many ones do we have? Vanya, how many ones do we have? 3, great. Okay, where else do we put this? We put this right here, right? Because we just did 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. So now let's count our tens. How many tens do we have? Count right now. Liam, how many do we have? Yeah, we have 11. So what do we need to do when there's more than 10? We have 11. What do we do? Show me, what do we do? Great, I see some of us crossing them out, right? Do we cross all of them out? No, we only, how many, show me how many we cross out. Show me with your fingers. Yeah, we just crossed 10 of them out. So let's carefully cross 10 of these out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now that we cross them out, what do? I see some of you already doing it. Yeah, we draw a circle around just the ones that we crossed out, and we make a new 100. Great. So now how many tens do we have? Let's write that down. How many hundreds do we have? Good, good, good. Eliza, how many ones do we have left? Yeah, just this one. And how many hundreds do we have now, Didi? Yep, we have 100. Okay, now same thing here, right? 6 plus 5 is 11. But I put a 1 here and a 1 up here for 11, right? This one was from 11, but we moved it up here because we're regrouping it just like we did here. Then we do 1 plus 0 is equal to 1. So how many fish do we have? 113 fish. And again, this is what I want to see you doing on your work today. This is the skill I want to see you practicing. Right? I know this is new, right? But I want you to really spend your time today focusing on counting, right? Drawing your dots carefully, counting your dots. And if there's more than 10, crossing them out, circling them, and regrouping. Okay, and it's very important that your work is super neat when we're doing this. Because if all your dots are together, it becomes very hard to cross out just 10. It becomes very hard to count how many there are. And then we start making mistakes. So Make sure that you're drawing it very carefully, very neatly. Okay. Looking forward to seeing how you all do. Good luck, and I'm going to see you in another video tomorrow. Bye, second grade.